Hey everyone, it is Melissa here from Sincerely Creative Mom. We're going to make a Valentine's Day bow, a mixture of black and white, some Valentine ribbon, and some leopard ribbon. I'm not sure if you are a fan of leopard, but I am, and it's still, I guess not still, it's always a classic, right? Leopard is always a classic. So we're going to use that. Let me just make sure we are live in the right spot before I get started. And we are, okay, perfect. And there we go. So if you're here and you can hear my voice, please let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate that. Help keeps me company, keeps me busy. We're gonna make a larger bow. Now, I do enjoy making the layers in my hands. However, my hands don't like it when I put layer after layer and hold on to it. So we are going to use our bow maker here today. Hey, Neva, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm staying positive. I'm not 100%. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That post was, it was good. As soon as the kids were ready and I could focus. There we go. Hey, April, from Canada, from New York. Awesome. Hey, Deb. All right, we're going to start with 15 inches on our tail, and I'm just going to scrunch up there. Hey, Betsy, how are all of you? The best way to keep this video, and to help me, is to share this video to your page, so I appreciate you when you do that. That way you can always find it and come back. All right, 15 inches on the tail, 6.5 inches on the loop, okay? 6.5 inches on the loop. And then I'm just going to pinch here. Pull it apart. Hey, Juanita from California. Twist. Another nice big loop. Now this one is very stiff. Okay, this one's very stiff. So it's a little bit weird to play with here, but not something we can't do. Pinch and twist. Set it right down in there. Come down with my tail. Stay out with my loop. That one is a little bit bigger than this one. Let's pull that in a little bit. Perfect. Perfect and perfect. And I feel like that's going to come out. It's fine. All right. Cutting those babies and moving on to the next one. And here I'm going to start with, first of all, this was from the supply box this month. Love this. It's glittered too, Kristen. Love. And so here we are. I'm going to go with 2 loops on this one. Same size tail. Oh, don't fall. Same size tail. A little bit smaller on the loop. A little bit, like a 1/2 inch. And then pinch. Pinch, pull it apart, twist, loop. We're going to go 2 loops on this. So 2 loops for sure on the next layer. Doesn't always have to be that way, but I enjoy it that way. I want to see a lot of that Valentine ribbon. Hey, Linda from Riverview. I feel like whenever I see anybody from Michigan, I feel like, oh, you're close. Different than the UK or Ireland or Australia. Anybody from Michigan, oh, you're close. All right, I'm going to pull those through. Now, this one is a kind of up and down ribbon. I got loop, what are they? Hearts going each way. So I'm okay with that. So we're going to start just like that. And then we're going to go, as we move up, we're going to go, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way. Hey, from Massachusetts. Okay, that's the plan. And we're going to keep going. That's the plan. I'm bringing in some of that leopard. Yes, I am. Bringing in some of that leopard. making a nice big bow. Hey, from Alabama. Hey, Barb. How are you, dear? Okay. Sorry if I'm missing all your comments. I'm not watching on my normal phone. I'm watching on a super small screen that gives me one comment at a time. Pinch, twist, loop. Pinch from behind and twist. Okay, odd combination. Wait till it finish product number 1. Number 2, wait till you see what's next. You'll never guess. Actually, maybe you will. I always forget to do this, so I do it in between. Or I forget one along the way. All right, loving this. Now, I need you to tell me, number 1, because I'm curious. Number 2, I need some ideas. Ugh. I need you to tell me where your favorite place to put a bow, other than a wreath. What's your favorite place to put a bow? Hey, Barb. Okay, next I'm going to come in with a 7.5 inch, 7.5 inch ribbon. I know, a little different, I know, but I'm going to put it right here because we're not done at the top. We're not done, but I'm going to put it right here. Just a little texture in here, a little size different. Did never hurt anybody. Just coming in right here in that center. Sorry. With the 2 loops on a porch sign. Yeah, that's a good idea. One of those leaner ones. Is that what you mean? Hey, Terry from Virginia. Okay, slide it right in there. Coming down. Again, we have up and down. Tails coming down. And an up and a down. A door, oh yes, definitely door hanger. Okay, let's see what I'm going to go next. A little more on the leopard. A lantern, that's my favorite spot. You know what, I did have the leopard next, but I think I'm going to put the hearts next. And then a little leopard on top. That's what I'm going to do. One little leopard on the top. There we go. Ooh, on the mantle, yes. Just hanging on both ends. That would be really pretty. Ooh, mailbox, yes. If I'm missing your suggestions, just because I happen to look away right when you're saying that. I forgot about the mailbox. Hey, Charlotte. I'm going to come right in there in the center. Pinch. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Oh, yeah, on the top of it. And on angels outside. Oh, yes. Pinch. Go right down there on top. Oh, yes. Inside the doors. You know what also? Which I've never done, and I mean to do it every single year. Cabinets. Every year I see folks doing those, and every year I always forget, or I see it and it's too darn late. And then I'm going to come in one in the top with a little button. One in the top with a little button, and yes, these are all wired. Yes, sorry, somebody asked that and I didn't see. Yes, these are all wired. I think I'm going to do, well, yeah, I may as well do 2. It's fine. Yes, these are all wired. Sorry if I didn't see that. Like I said, I'm seeing only one at a time. Okay, and then now, oh, a bathroom mirror. That would be, or above any mirror. I put them outside my kitchen cupboard. Oh, yes. I love that look. All right, I'm going to dig down in here and carefully pull up. Ooh, it's bigger than my hand. Okay, once it's up, I kind of squish it down, squish, 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 lift all the way up, push. Take my zip tie first and zippy tie, keeping it right in order. I'm holding pressure on the whole bow so it doesn't fall apart. And I'm going to slip that right in the inside where no one's going to feel it. No one's going to feel it in there. Take my trusty tool and help me make sure it's nice and tight. You guys, if you've purchased this tool, make sure the teeth on the zip tie and the teeth on the tool are lining up together. Okay, make sure that happens, because some of you have emailed me, texted me, messaged me all the things and said, yours doesn't work. How does it work? You got to make sure they're lined up together. I'm going to take a wire. Now, it doesn't matter if you add a wire. This is an 18 gauge. It doesn't matter if you add a wire, one long pipe cleaner, which we have those 20-inch pipe cleaners, or if you put two together. If they're outside on your mailbox, on your lantern, out where the elements can get it, it unfortunately will rust. So just keep that in mind. You know, in my descriptions, I always say make sure that it's in a covered, but over the years they will rust. All right, so I'm going to lift this straight up. That's the button ribbon that we did that helps cover our zip tie and wire. Just going to pull that up like this. Make sure I'm holding it, and then make sure all of our tails come down in the right direction. Lots of tails, really super pretty here. And then before I go forward and fluff the top, I'm just going to make sure I do all the edges, because I always miss one or two somewhere. Those I'm going to keep on an angle. Perfect. Those are a little bit long. Spreading these out all over. I'm going to bring this one kind of over here and this one on the inside. Right up there at the top. Perfect. And then just so that I can see all of those, move them around. Certainly don't want to hide my 7/8 ribbon. Make sure I can see that. Different lengths I am here for. Love the different lengths. Now, I don't know if you're a leopard. If you like a leopard, in one of our creative classes, in the Wreath Wish class, we talked about leopard, how it's a neutral, and how it can really, not only the leopard color, but the pattern, because there's so many other ribbons now that are the leopard pattern, but you know, different colors, so it can go everywhere. Totally love it so much. And then remember, your ribbons are wired, so you can move them around and play with them and put them where you want. And then we have a beautiful full bow. Love it. Totally and absolutely love it. I'm also digging all the different, you know, kind of hanging different lengths. I think I started with 15 inches, but then it kind of varied, so I like that look. Anyway, and then I'm going to take this, set it aside, and then we're going to take, I don't need any of that, I need this. I'm going to take our leftovers, some leftovers, and I added a ribbon. Didn't I add a ribbon? Oh yeah, I added this one. we're going to do some 9-inch. Thank you, Kristen. 9 inches here. And 9 inches here. So they're all 9 inches. So in my opinion, anywhere you are adding a big bow, also an opportunity to add a small bow, right? Maybe not together, but one or the other. So you either have a whole bunch of scraps and you can make tons of these bows with your scraps like I have. I don't ever, if you saw my scrap pile, you would be like, Melissa, we can't do something about that. But one day I'm going to make a whole bunch of these and you can use them for like everywhere, right? Especially if they're Christmas. You can use them on packages. People can buy them for all sorts of things. So they are all 9 inches. You know, the last of your ribbon spool. I don't have one right here. Oh, yes. The last of your ribbon spool. Enough. Let's see how much. Exactly 9 inches. That is a really, first of all, it's an expensive piece of ribbon. And it's a really good piece to add. Did I get them all? To add to like so many different things. Karen, the good thing with this is you could do as many or as few as you like. So let's see. Look at how cute this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then scrunch it up. Cute. So cute, right? We're going to add several. So we're going to add everything that was in this. There's an extras and plus this one. Because originally for the bow I had this one pulled. And then I saw the Valentine ribbon and I totally switched it up. So, so we're going to do that. So let's start with the black and white first. And we'll go with a nice big deep X here. So I'm still going to see that black and white. And then let's go with our other. So not directly on top, just shifting off a little bit, right? Just shifting off here, and then just shifting off here, so I can see. Now, it might look like, oh, you're covering all of them up, but when you scrunch them together, the whole look changes. All right, then I'm going to go here with the next one, because the last leopard went this way. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go right in the center with this one, adding a little bit of that black, and right on the top with this one. Okay, and then you know, if you've watched me for a while, I meant how many 2.5 inches. It's totally up to you. Okay, it was only quick, or doesn't matter. I can only see one comment at a time and it goes really quick, so sorry if I wasn't catching that. Yeah, you can totally make some of these for your tree. Yes, absolutely. So you know, variety, right? You have a variety. Doesn't matter how many of which. You could have, they could be all 1.5 inch. They could be all 2.5 inch. They could be all the mix like we have here. But watch what happens once we really scrunch it up the center. Okay, so this part is the tricky part. Just be patient. Just be patient. Because it's really wide and you got to get it really small, okay? So I'm just going to scrunch it the best I can. Scrunch it the best I can. Scrunch. Oh, what I was going to say is I have a whole bunch of, you know, non-wired ribbons that I typically do add. I was just lazy and didn't want to get up and pull them all out. It wasn't about pulling them all out. It was about putting them all back. Okay. And then once I have them all scrunched to the best I can, I'm going to let my pipe cleaner, zip tie do the rest. I'll let my zip tie do the rest. Nice and tight. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to add my wire first. I'm going to leave it long because I never know where, for a bow like this, if I'm making it like this, you never know where your person is going to want to put it. They may want to put it on the top of their lantern and just be good with just this. So I'm going to leave that, and then we'll fluff it all in just one second. I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take this solid, oh yeah, we'll take a solid red to the center. I don't really want to cut it that much, but let's see, can I do that? Wait a second here, wait a second. Do I have a solid red anywhere? Yes, I do have a solid red. Let me just take it off with here. See a solid red, and I didn't want to use that if I didn't have to. There we go, this will work. So let me put the wires, so like side to side, so that I can still utilize them, and then put my solid red. Should I scrunch it? I'm just going to scrunch it, I think. Guess I'm going to fold it. And then, because my daughter has confiscated my glue gun, and then it didn't work, doesn't work, I'm waiting for my new one to get in, I'm just going to add this just like this and fold it over real nice and tight. I'm going to cut that excess. If you have a little tiny glue gun, one of those little finisher ones, it's very helpful to get that in there and glue the ribbon down so that it does not come off. At least that's how I personally do it. I'm going to take my wire, squeeze it around. Just use the edge of this because it's rubber and it's easy to flatten. There. Now, super pretty. And now I just kind of pull them up and give them a little life. And just like we would a bow, kind of pull our ribbon tails, pull them apart from each other, make sure they're nice and spread out. Now I can add these to so many things. Wherever I would put a big ribbon, a big bow, I can for sure add a little one. So super cute. I could have done another X there with the small one. I love it though. Thank you, Lori. I am improving. Still a little annoying on this nerve pain. Actually, somebody asked earlier in one of the comments somewhere why I have this nerve pain. So I'm going to get a little graphic with you. Just bear with me for a second. They literally cut out half my tummy, 3/4 of it, right? And so it's got to come out, right? Well, where they pulled it out, those nerves in that area weren't extremely happy, and they still are not happy. And so not everybody has this. Like my friend Heather, it didn't bother her at all, but that's where the nerve pain is coming from, which is just a little stinker. There we go. Anyway, super cute. We did these two. As soon as we're done here, the replay will be available. I hope if you are a wreath maker, you are considering and getting ready for your Valentine sales. So don't neglect this holiday. It is a really cute holiday to decorate for. I will be taking pictures of these on the things I want to display. In fact, I should do that with all my bows. I just, haven't yet. Let me see if I can pull up your comments so I can see ya. There you are. Oops. There you are. Hey, Maria. What did I miss? Anybody asking questions? Oh, this is a zip tie cutter. So if you're looking for any of the tools that we use, the bow maker, the zip tie cutter, the scissors, any classes we've given, go to learnfrommelissa.com. Learnfrommelissa.com. I'll type it in here. Oh, oops. Learnfrommelissa.com. And everything you need will be there. So that has, oopsie, it has all of our social medias, all of our favorite suppliers, all of our favorite tools. It has so many really cool things. So learnfrommelissa.com has everything. Also, Heather called me today, or messaged me today and sent me a picture. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Oh, no, it's on my other phone. Darn it. Darn it, it's on my other phone. It is the news station where I was live, where I did the news segment. They are sitting around on couches, you know, 2 people over here, 2 people on here, and there's a little table in the center. And my little mug centerpiece was on their little table. It's so cute. Oh, goodness. I have a list of things I've been recording all morning. I have a list of things I've been working on. So I am going to go because, of course, I got to pick up the kids today. And anyways, I hope you are having a good day. I hope this inspired you to get rolling with your Valentine's Day stuff. I know we're working on all the Christmas and all the holiday and all the festivities and all the things. If you're a wreath maker, don't wait until January to start. Okay, make sure you're getting, you have some things in their Valentine and you are getting some things in there. Debbie, Facebook is in charge of sending notifications. I rarely send text messages. Okay, 2 things I want you to do. One, because I'm going to start doing something else also, so follow me here. 1, type in the exclamation point, so the symbol, the exclamation point, and the word notify, and that should trigger Facebook to send you notifications, number 1. Number 2, I am going to start doing a more regular newsletter. So if you're not on our email list, I highly encourage you to. If you're looking to join us in person for classes, if you're looking to join us in person for the mini Fill Your Creative Cup retreats, if you're looking for kits, tutorials, I'm going to do a more consistent newsletter. So make sure you are on our email list for our newsletters. Those folks will definitely get first pick at a lot of things. So if you go to that learnfrommelissa.com, that will have the email list part there to add. So you can add yourself there. But I'm going to be doing, in 2025, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff through email. So you'll get notifications there, you'll get first dibs there, you'll get updates there. So important that you do, number 1, join to the email list. Number 2, it's really important that even if you're not going to read it, you know, all the time, it's really important that you find those emails and open them once in a while so that your email carrier and my email carrier are on good terms, because if you don't open them, then they'll probably end up in your spammy folder. Anyway, that's it. The replay will be available for these 2. I absolutely love this. So pretty, so festive. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. Again, if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know where you're watching from. And yeah, that's all. Middle of the day. I'm watching your comments here. Sorry, that's why I have my phone in my hand. And the other phone is busy recording. All right, that's all. I love you guys so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.